Hello guys, here part 3 of the Buddybuild with Nige. I must say, go certainly watch his vids, because he found some details that I not directly saw but are interesting to know. So go certainly watch his vid. So where we stayed, we finished that part, just the exhaust. I wanted to do something, but I needed to do some research, because a couple of months ago when Nigel and I were talking about building that tank, I did some research and I found a vid of the persons from Meng building it, and did something with the exhaust, and that is what they did. They gave it some texture, so later when we will paint it, it will already have some texture for the rust color. So how do you do it? It's very simple, very easy. You take the exhaust like that. In a little tray I did put some perfect plastic putty. You can use the Vallejo putty. I don't know if the Tamiya is good for that purpose, because the perfect plastic putty and the Vallejo, you can clean it with water. So you don't like it, you can rinse it off. So therefore it's maybe better to do those one. I will need some new one, because I had some problem with my vid, with my camera, and the putty is dried out. So you take some putty, and then you dab it on. So even if you don't like it, or it's not what you want, the effect you want, you can really easily clean it off with some water. That's the best part of it. So when it's all done, I stay dabbing it, that the peaks are not too high. So like it dries out now a bit, you can really give some nail polish So you see, you make a little mistake, you can change it. And you dab it a bit around. So even when it's dry and you find then the peaks are too high, you take some fine sanding paper and you can easily sand it down a bit. So guys, that is how I do it, and I like it. So the next steps are putting the suspension system on, but therefore I will wait, and that is because I already primed them and it will be easier to give it a coat of paint underneath, and so when primed also give this one the primed. So that is done. What I made off camera are the tracks, and they are so here they are. Both track links. Where's my little bag? Here it is. So the track links come in two pieces. You have that piece and that piece, and that is little bag. All the extra pieces I don't need, I put it in little bags now. I found those little bags in a kind of pawn shop here at my place, and that will bring to the spare box. So the track links need to get some clean up to do. Not really that part, that you can easily cut it off at the sprue, but that one is better to do soon. I cut it away about a mil, half mil from the sprue, and now you can easily do some refining work. And it will also need a bit of sanding. So now you have those two parts. Those two parts, they can go like that together. They can go like that together. So that's it. Now you can say, yeah, how do I put them together? I don't know in the working of the tracks if it's important. What also is kind of difficult to see, but I think here you can see it the best of all. So that little piece you glue on top with the two, that I'm not mistaken now, with the little knobs at both sides. Go. So sorry. So here with the knobs. Go on that piece, and that side is higher than that side. So if you look, that side is flat and that side is curled up. So you will need, I think, to put it like that. So you put like that a dab of glue on there. You let it dry and then you can put the links together. The only that will we put aside for later. Little bag can go over here. The only thing I will have to do is those two, and of course also at the other side those two pieces to give it a little touch up with paint, but that's not really a problem. So next stage is then putting those 4 pieces on, but here also I will wait that I first do some priming and painting. So what I did, what I saw a couple of moments ago, you have rather ejector pin marks on there, and if you go further in the instructions, okay, yeah, so on on page 16 I have the impression that you will see, maybe not on that part, but more kinda on the, maybe on the top. On that part and on that part, the sides, over here. Okay, like I also said before in part 2, it's not a toy. You go to competition with it. Nobody will lift the tank to watch underneath. The only thing you can do that you see underneath is put it on a mirror like they do with planes and so, but never saw a tank that they put on a mirror plate. So the only thing I will do is fill up those two, those four, and here you have 3. So I will fill up those ones. That I have primed with white already. It has to be white. So now you can give it a white color, but if you prime it white, why put white paint on white primer? So therefore here on I will do some maybe some weathering and so, and look what I can do with those parts. So that are those parts. So maybe what we can do is take a look for that part, drives compartment assembly. But I was a bit too fast, also primed it. And what I will do, I will try to remove that primer. And do I need to remove it? Not, no. But there are some fine details, and if I prime it now, prime it again with the parts on, I'm a bit scared that I will lose some texture. So I will first remove the paint, and I will see you then in a minute. So guys, I remove the paint, so now we can continue with the build. Like you know from my previous vid, my first vid, you know why those parts already from the spools. So we need that part, and those two little brackets. So that should go there. So go there and there. So you blow a bit on. And a little bit of patience will help you far away. Allee. Yeah, that's more like it. Now careful that that won't go ballistic, because all the tweezers maybe. That one, yeah. So. Go there. Nope. You see how fast that it can go wrong. So, bit of glue over there. So, pedals are done. Now we need another igloo ballistic piece. That's done. One lever I have different, so I will need to search out what go where. So yeah, guys, I know, stupid of me, I know. And biggest problem is when I did cut them off. When I cut them off, I was at that moment was sure that, oh yeah, I see it, that go there and that go there. But then a couple of weeks later you see, nope. There's a little bit of flesh in there. Alright. So that part is not equal at that part. So long leg go there, that one goes there, and then we have that one flat. That's not really one. That feels better. So first putting those pieces together. Well, already be fiddly. If something takes too long, guys, I will speed it up a bit. That looks rather okay. So yeah, that's in. that's also in, but they're not lined up. Bit of glue there. Bit of glue there. Always be careful when you're blowing and you have small parts on your desk that you don't blow them away. I did it. So, next we have that part. So a bit out the way. Nope. Save. That's better. So that's well okay. The parts are together. So we will wait a couple of minutes that they can that the glue can dry. We will now start on the chairs. Okay. So that will be again gluing one part, putting together, no. You see guys, sometimes you need a little bit of patience. I had it almost. Should I wait just a little bit? That it was dried a bit. It was more easy. I can't work with tweezers. one. So now on the first, the glue is a bit, it's not hard, it needs more time, but plastic is melting down a bit more, so it's more easy to change some stuff. So, controls. I'm still in the right, yeah, those two ones. Go on there. What? Wait. That. Nope. Nope. There's no engine or engines because there were two, but they put some holes in the floor for the controls. So it's nice touch, but yeah, strange. And now that little axle, that will be not too much glue. Yeah. And now some glue over there, and now we have to fit that axle in those controls and try. Yeah. No. That's yeah, sorry guys that I'm not a big talker sometimes. Sometimes I waffle a bit too much, I know. And sometimes I should waffle and I don't. So the problem is, for you guys, that axle is just 0.2 mil. Yeah, 0.3 mil too long. Okay, we will leave it like that. So, cheers, part 2. Oh. I just saw that I not have sanded that knob off. Where I cut it off. So I will now leave it to dry and dry. So when it's fully dried, and here is the same. That looks better. So, second chair. So also better to check your pieces when they're out of spool. That you don't make the same mistake as me. So, big hole. It's round. Yes, it's round. Sorry. That go on very nice. That's straight. That's done. So first chair, some glue on there. There's even I'll put that part there. Underneath the chair there's even here both sides. Then you can pivot the chair. So nice little attention for detail. So that's on here. Nope. Maybe. Oh, next one. Oh. version. That. Oh, yeah. So, done. So guys, it's done. Driver compartment and the captain seat. So guys, like you see, so it went rather well together. All little details, lost none, that's the most important. So, that's done. The next parts will radiator assemblies, those, and that one will first be primed and doing some hand painting on it. So probably you will see it when it's painted. So guys, see you for the part 4 of the Buddybuild with Nige. Subscribe, like, hit the like button. If you want some more detail of something, you ask me or you ask Nige. There's no problem, we will help where we can. So guys, see you, bye.